This is Damon Stevens with Wealth Builders, and today is Monday, July 12th, 2021. And this is a stock market update for you on what we are trading this week and how our Monday started out here. So let's get right into it. And one thing to recognize is the market continues to climb higher, and we want to talk about that and make sure you're prepared for what's to come next and what we're looking for. So let's get right into it. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. FinWealth Live, and that way you can continue to get these updates and these videos to hopefully give you some ideas and help you in your trading. We're not brokers or financial advisors, so just keep that in mind. Everything that we're doing here is our trades that we're sharing and what we're looking at in the market. If you look at the market today, the Dow Jones was up 0.36%, NASDAQ up 0.21%, S&P 500 up 0.35%. If you look at the heat map here, you can see Microsoft and Apple are down just slightly, Verizon as well, Google, Facebook were up, Disney was up, which is on our list, and then Tesla, which is always on our list, was also up. So we're in a bullish market. We'll talk about that one as well. If you look at the overall, you see pretty well mixed across the other countries. China's been struggling a lot lately, so they are still seeing some of that impacts there in their market. As far as the scanner today, MDIA it hit the list, STFC, SGOC, which this one is from last week, Works, which is from prior, TPST was from prior. So we did trade a couple of these, so let's go ahead and cover that. MDIA, so this one, just to let you know, this is the first one on the list. This one rallied up from 433 up to 1743. So incredible rally. If you didn't catch this at the beginning of the morning, you still had an opportunity to catch this this huge climb. I mean, it hit $8 or close to $8. By 10:30 in the morning, you had still got in. Even on this little dip, you could have got it as well back on 8:30 here and rode it all the way up to 17. Great stock. Looking for a pullback to see if this retraces back anywhere, probably, at least around $15, if not down to 11. But if we can pull this back and get a little retracement tomorrow and rally back up again, we're going to watch this week and continue trading this and see if we can get more off of this. So we added another one to the list. And we took a few off from last week that just, went flat on us. And so we keep them on for a week or two until they've done their runs, and then we keep moving on every day. So keep that scanner handy because it's giving us trades every day. STFC, so you can see here that you had a chance to get in. There's 49.72, went up to 51, broke back down to 50, back up to 51.50, back down. So you see that we have a retracement. So you see that you had resistance here. You had resistance and some consolidation that happened here to get the energy to move up here. And you can see when it pulled back to the same level. So this was support for these resistance areas. And so that's positive to see because that means that this area is really important around this $50 range. Also means that if we can find support here, we could rally up again since it is a common area across the board. And that's just a little training lesson if you're not familiar with that, but definitely an opportunity here. You can definitely see this big breakup candle, and we retrace all the way back down that breakdown candle. So we'll see if we can rally up again. At a minimum, typically, if you have this other breakdown candle from a breakup, this will retrace as well, somewhere in the middle. But we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Another one on our list, SGOC. This has given us a few days of trades. So this originally was around $2, went up to $18.80, back down to $9, up to $29, which is just crazy, and then back down to 19. And you see this curling up here, which I like. We talk about this in almost every video. That when it's curling up, that's a good sign that we got another play in there. You can see that we are getting good support at the 50, the 100. You have 50 here, you have the 100 here. It did dip just below, but it closed above it. So a little bit of a fake out, but that's still looking good as well. So I think we're going to continue to get multiple days off of this one. CLDX, I didn't cover this one. This was from last week. It gave us a few. If we went back, and you would see several trades this has given us. But for today, we did have a pullback here, clear down to 38, around $38, but we rallied right back up to 40.67. So, $10 at least on this trade. So continues to do well for us. We're going to watch this tomorrow, see if we get a little bit of pullback and another ride up. So it continues to perform well with this. So keep that on your list if you're interested in that one. MDIA. This one had a nice little rally from $4 to 18. So just keep that on your list. MITQ, this is another one. So MTIQ, it didn't hit this scanner. Just popped up on my radar here as far as through the trading day. But you can see that it's around $10, spiked up to 1980, and then went right back down, retrace, 100% retracement, back flat. So we got to watch this one, see if it gives another one. If it doesn't do anything in the next by Wednesday, I'll just take it off the list. But just, when you get these all of a sudden a spike out of it, a lot of times you'll get another one. So just got to keep that on our list. Tesla, we talk about this one every day. And we talked about this, being the support, and it hit support and rallied right off of it. And you can see that it stayed on the 20. Talked about that as well. And then you can see we got a nice rally up. And so, I've been telling you for, since we had the first breakdown here, that until it gets above 700, I'm not going to invest a lot going long. But we're getting close there. So we're rallying back up there. So keep an eye on that and see. Great run. Hopefully you've got some of this trade in the last few days. Like I told you many times, Tesla gives you a trade every day. That's one thing I like about Tesla stock, is it moves enough to give you a trade every day. Disney, we talked about that came down, had support on the 200 here. You can see the line we had here, support line. And you see that it broke through this resistance line here and has rallied back up. And so now the next target would be to rally back up here and see if we can get up around the 196, 197 level. There's not a lot of resistance up through this area here that could stop it from doing that. So we'll see if they continue to remain bullish. If the market continues to do well, Disney will probably continue to do well. So we're going to keep that on our list as well. PayPal, talked about this one as well. You can see that this one, got up to 303, pulled back to the 100, gave us a round back up, and then pulled back again to the 20 and the 303. So you see this level here was resistance. It wanted to go there again, so it hit at resistance here, pulled back, and now it's consolidating. I assume we're going to get another run up here as long as this stays above the moving averages. See if we can get a breakthrough. But PayPal continues to do well. Apple, talked about this one as well. Talking about the FANG stocks and how strong they've been. Just really powerful in moving this market. But you can see that we've had this several days and a couple of weeks of rallying. It rallied up to this morning as well. It gave you a little bit on the morning if you caught that, and then it pulled back a little bit. So we'll see if it holds it tomorrow. Tomorrow is turnaround Tuesday. That's what they always say. Tuesday, a lot of times the market will move opposite a little bit than what it did the day before on Monday. We'll see if that holds true tomorrow or not. So just be prepared for that. There could be a little bit of a pullback or a fake out in the morning. So Amazon. So Amazon, we talked about this one as well. Nice rally up to new highs. Now we're consolidating, and we'll see if that can hold it in there and continue to go up to new highs, or if we're just going to sit here for a while. And if the market pulls down, we might see that retrace back down a little bit more. Same with Google. Google's at new highs, working on new highs, and continues to be bullish as well. So I didn't want to cover Doge right now. I'm going to close that one out. Okay, so let's get into the other markets here. So the VIX, DXY, so dollar. So this is DXY. This is, it really helps us understand, the overall market, how it's doing, and the value of the dollar, and inflation and everything else goes along with it. You can see it's above the 200, but it's pulling back here. A little bit of area of consolidation. Still strong though on the dollar. VIX pulled back down. That's what we love. We saw this spike, which created a little bit of that buy the dip situation that we had last week that I talked about in the videos. That was what that opportunity was. You can see it's pulled back down here. So as long as the VIX stays low, So for the SPY, you can see that, you know, we talked about it, you know, continues to climb this channel and looks good. It's continuing to be bullish, making new highs. This is the top of the channel here around 442.50. So, you know, it's obviously you can make that way or further. You know, if we have a pullback here down at the bottom of the channel right now, it's 422. So just, you know, levels to keep in mind in case we do have a pullback. But right now, it continues to look strong. Triple Qs, the NASDAQ, you see here it continues to stay in that channel. It's, you know, towards the bottom of it, but continue moving up in a positive direction and towards new highs. Semiconductor space, same thing, working towards new highs. So it continues to be strong and bullish. So we'll see if it has a resistance right here. So we'll see if it continues to hit that resistance or if we can break through to new highs or not. The Dow Jones, new highs. Trying to get it, actually it's trying to get right over this last high here. You can see this little candlestick here, but it's almost there, but it's continuing to do well. And then we have IWM, which is the Russell 2000. You see that we had a pullback here quite a bit, you know, but, you know, we talked about that rallies that back up above that 100, and that's a good thing. And now you can see that we continue to move up north. So not over all the moving averages yet, but, you know, working in a bullish direction. So that's good to see. Financials, XLF, you see this, you know, is still in this secondary channel. It's just kind of riding the bottom here. So that's good. It's still bullish as long as it continues to do that. And I could rally back up towards those highs of 38.60. Gold's looking good still. So this is good bullish momentum. It looks like we've got a little bit of consolidation going on right now. So just something to keep an eye on. Make sure we don't have a pullback. Silver is looking better. You can see it's trying to get above all those moving averages as well. So silver is looking a lot better. Bitcoin still consolidating, staying under the moving averages. So we'll just continue to monitor that. Ethereum, same thing, still above the 200 though, so that's good. Just finding support there. Dogecoin, same thing, sitting on that 200 and just consolidating. So again, just watching for a direction on these, either to break down through these support levels or to break up towards the resistance level, so we can get to get bullish again. And that's it for tonight. So I know it's a lot of stocks to cover, a lot of options. Try to cover something for everybody. You know, small caps for people who don't have large accounts, and larger caps for people who want to stay with you know, good solid companies and good names. So hopefully that helps all of you in your trading. Trade safe out there. Have a great week, and we'll talk to you more tomorrow night. And again, subscribe to our channel.